How much of our history is truly lost? We build our understanding of the past on fragments, a scattered bone, a stone tool, a frozen carcass. But these are just the rare survivors. For centuries, we've accepted that the vast majority of life on Earth has vanished without a trace, dissolving into the mud, leaving us with a silence we could never fill. But what if that silence was an illusion? What if the Earth itself has been keeping a record, trapping the genetic ghosts of entire worlds in the dirt beneath our feet? We are finally learning how to read that record. It is called environmental DNA, or eDNA. It allows us to bypass the need for fossils entirely, extracting the genetic code of ancient ecosystems directly from the soil, the ice, and the ocean floor. In this episode, we are going to explore the potential of these advances, describe surprising secrets already unlocked and future potential. We will travel to the frozen north, where the ground preserved a 2-million-year-old forest in a polar desert. We will see how ocean sediments are rewriting the timeline of climate change, and how ancient microbes evolved over lost ages. From the final days of the woolly mammoth to the invisible history of domestication, we are about to uncover the chapters of Earth's history that we thought were gone forever. Here is why this changes everything. Unlike fossils, which require a lucky preservation of bone, eDNA can survive in dirt even when no large physical remains exist. When scientists sequence this dirt DNA, they can reconstruct entire ancient ecosystems that would otherwise be invisible. It has become a foundational new window into the life of the past. Our journey starts in the deep freeze. Siberian permafrost provided the first proof that genetic material could survive in frozen soil for hundreds of thousands of years. Research teams have recovered plant DNA from layers dating back nearly 400,000 years, along with the genetic signals of mammoths, bison, and horses. It proved that an Ice Age community leaves a genetic echo long after the herds have moved on or died out. More recent permafrost studies have continued to expand how far back we can reliably read the genetic record. Recently, this technology pushed the boundaries even further. In the Yukon and Alaska, scientists found woolly mammoth DNA in sediments thousands of years younger than the last known mammoth fossil. This rewrites the timeline of extinction. It suggests mammoths survived in isolated pockets far longer than we ever knew. But the soil also records their end. As the DNA of woody shrubs increases in the layers from 13,500 years ago, the genetic traces of the great herds, mammoths, horses, steppe bison, fade into silence. In 2022, a team led by Professor S.K. Willerslev recovered DNA from northern Greenland that was 2 million years old, the oldest ever found in sediment. Today, it's a polar desert, but the DNA painted a picture of a lost Eden. A lush boreal forest teeming with birch and poplar trees, inhabited by mastodons, geese, and horseshoe crabs. It reveals an Arctic that was once warm, green, and full of life, a stark contrast to the ice we see today. This archive isn't limited to land. The floors of our oceans and lakes are massive libraries of history. Sediments from the Black Sea to the deep ocean floor preserve the DNA of plankton, algae, and fish. These marine paleomes allow us to track how oceans responded to abrupt climate changes in the past, filling in the gaps where the fossil record is silent. Microbial DNA is abundant in sediments and tells a different, powerful story. Ancient microbiomes, past pathogens, and the long coevolution of humans and microbes. Pathogen traces have been recovered from ancient latrines, permafrost, and cave sediments, including intestinal parasites, viral DNA from Pleistocene permafrost, and microbial communities that once thrived in human settlements. Sedimentary and host-derived DNA together help reconstruct when pathogens emerged, how they spread, and how they might have influenced ancient populations. And sometimes, the most valuable clues are the messiest fossilized feces, or coprolites, act as biological time capsules.